around your elbow.
First pitch today, 12:36. The second pitch at 12:37. It's the first out. George Springer grounds out to the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Oh, take a look at
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's that pitch now. And he's really throwing the
350, and that is not the case with the two-seamer. There's another really good pitch. Another easy out.
Another easy inning. Kyle Bradish throws 10 pitches. Jordan Westburg, your lead in his career. But it is Westburg leading off the game.
Years in Japan, signs 3-year deal with the Mariners. There's the hook, range.
Back-to-back curveballs to Westburg, so he in a 4-batter period. So Westburg leads off the game and leads off with a shot to deep right field. And now you might not be able to get him out of this spot. Jordan Westburg with his best Gunnar Henderson impression, a leadoff home run and the first at-bat of his career as a leadoff hitter. The walk ratio less than 2-1 his first year again.
10 straight. Loves to hit against the Orioles.
Part career, 31 games. And Bichette's such a tough batter to retire.
Move left field back. Great power the other way. I mean,
running sinker, another weak ground ball. Westburg has to barehand at third. His throw pulled Mountcastle off the base. Very difficult play. That will be an infield single for Bo Bichette.
Yeah, tough play. And, you know, a lot of times you don't see a lot of third basemen on a ball hit this hard barehanded, but the ability to do that, throw up the line just enough because you have to hurry. Bichette gets out of the box quickly. And of course, if he takes a little bit more time, probably throws him out. I imagine they will score that a base hit because it's
now 4 for 5 with a walk in the series. He does have the leadoff hit. Danny James, he hits, and he hits big. OPS of 1,054.
To pull the ball and do it with power.
Goes the other way here to Santander and right. Today's Maryland
Kyle Bradish. And there's another slider that's fouled off. And then the stuff got better.
His 30th of this inning is going to be the last. Westburg dug out at third by Mountcastle and a long second. Ends with nothing for Toronto.
Good about this. So, well, see, the target's high and he throws it low. So, and again, Jansen brings it up into the zone. And he asked. So.
Down to third. That's a fair ball. Inside the base, Mateo will sprint for second, and he'll stop his hard charge right there.
You know what's so interesting? I mean, Varsho will go down in the corner and get it. He runs so hard and he runs like you're supposed to that it's an automatic double when it's over the bag. I mean, here's the pitch that he struck out a couple of guys on. I think it's maybe a little slider, so he hits it inside the bag. He's thinking triple. So if he bobbles this ball and down in the corner, it's going to be 3. And again, when you can jumping, can't wait.
Popped up by James McCann, first base side. Guerrero Jr. the only man over there. Join us this weekend. It's another Early Bird Saturday presented by Islands in the Stream.
Islands in the Stream. Well, it was raining. You know, where I live. I have a kind of a metal roof, so if it rains, I hear it. It was disturbing you.
Well, I definitely do feel disturbed right now. Taking a huge lead off second as Kikuchi's disengaged twice, and he gets a little sword there on Mullins, 1-1.
Yes.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, it was.
Popped up by Cedric on a high fastball. So leadoff double in the inning, and the Orioles strand Mateo at second. We go to the third. It's 1-0.
A little bit about how it could be used to supply tools for came up.
How'd they take that?
Completely reasonable.
And Kiermaier sends a fly ball out to left center. Mullins and Cows are there. Colton make the catch. So it is a big turnout today, and thousands of kids locally. Math is important in a lot of ways. Obviously,
going on, and I can't confirm or deny.
Ooh, hit the bag.
right off the base by Springer. It doinks into left field. George Springer, after a long at bat, plops a double off the bag.
Yeah, it's like a little backup slider that springs off the bag into left field. Now Bradish is going, why didn't you just go foul? Actually, it's a hanging hook, and you can see it's just easier, and here's going to be the result. So in a perfect world, it would have stayed in the infield. It had only been a single, but didn't go on in Sig Mejdal's world.
Varsho deep right. Santander will stretch out to make the play. And Springer takes third.
Yeah, long out.
I heard him
the first time with the Orioles.
Quite a few years back with the Astros, and
along with Ryan Klimek, Orioles director of pitching strategy. Bichette in the air to right field. Santander has already made one catch out there, and he cannot get another. It clangs off his glove. He's on the deck. One run is in. Guerrero trying to make it two, and he slides in ahead of the throw. So it's a two-run double by Bo Bichette. The Blue Jays take the lead, and now some degree of concern for Anthony Santander, who is on a knee in right field and just now will get to his feet.
Yeah, the ball kind of curves back because it's left to right spin, and then of course the fence is padded. Contrary, I mean, you go back to Dodger Stadium where Judge hurt his foot right out. See, the ball kind of goes back, so it's a hard route to take because, again, off the bat, maybe you think it's going to be over your head. It kind of slices back and then off the glove, and then he traps his foot somewhere underneath the pad or in it. And they take the lead 2-1.
And the batter, Danny Jansen, of course, hits it right to Anthony again, who makes a catch. An eventful inning. Sig, always a pleasure. Thank you for being with us.
With Toronto, 8 years, and pitching in Japan. He's only 32 years old, so he's been pitching forever, and he's just made an adjustment.
First pitch strikes now to 10 out of 11 Orioles. Rutschman takes one he thought was low, looked to be a little low. Adley swings away on an 0-1 curveball, shallow left center field. Varsho chugs in to make the play. Well, tickets to Upper Deck Golf are on sale now. And get your tickets before it's too late. Golf course.
I was thinking maybe afternoon golf.
Now Castle, base hit. Right center field, and Ryan has the Orioles' third hit.
Well, that's when he's at his best. I mean, there's a goal.
And he will not hear. Back to Bradish. He couldn't field it cleanly. So Schneider gets to third as Bradish gets out. RBI leader a season ago. Takes one low from Yusei.
For 300. Good pitch right on the outside corner.
Kikuchi with a pitch clock down to 2 will let it go. And Santander grounds one right under the glove of Bo Bichette. So a 7-pitch at bat ends in a leadoff base hit.
Yeah, that is one of the problems. Even if you're a veteran pitcher like Kikuchi, when you go 3-2, you got to throw a strike, set it down and in. If it's maybe 2-2, this one is in the middle of the plate, and Anthony Santander strikes. But we told you.
Cowser. Does Colton resemble anybody? Off day yesterday, Colton's been growing it out. Some people, I like the look too. 2-2.
But I'm saying 300, 6 home runs. There's a hit. Nice. And he stays back. So I like that mustache. I think it's a really good look.
There are hits growing in there. Cowser with the Orioles' second of the inning.
Yeah, this time Amy goes down and covers it. Everybody talks about, you got to match the plane of the ball. Guys throwing you a pitch every other day, which is going to be the case here. And we'll face George Springer. Double by Bichette. And that's the scoring.
And in much better shape because at that off day, they Guerrero. And the O's do have an off day tomorrow, so reason to push it. Springer digs one out in the air to right, and Santander will put him away. Fans, this weekend the Orioles celebrate. Webb with another checkup
for the Jays. Yeah, big, huge lead.
Varsho going again, throws sails into center. Varsho runs into Mateo. Varsho's going to retreat to second, but I believe Brian Honora was pointing, and now John Schneider's going to come out and chat here.
Well, but how can you go to third when he interferes? So right there, I mean, it's not like I don't think he tried to do it. So again, right here, here's the tag, and then, I mean, he just runs into him, but he's in the baseline, and I guess that would be the determination.
Davis Schneider with the bases full. Takes ball one. Well, not actually. He is way better against lefties and righties. This year, he's actually hit right-handers better, but on the whole, much 10 out of 27 balls. He finds the top of the zone there to Schneider, 1-2.
Well, he mystified him by throwing belt high out over the plate, and they're waiting for the right arm to come up.
Bichette and Jansen around the bats, and Schneider takes ball 3. Fastball popped up right side. Ryan Mountcastle will not have a play. Four-seamers, changeups. There's another four-seamer driven out to left, and Cowser is there. And on the 32nd pitch of the inning, Zach Pop along with Genesis Cabrera. So his whip rate on the season is actually in the count much more. First pitch strike numbers are way up.
Way was about a run and a quarter higher than it is this year. Of course, the year's not over. I mean, anytime you
just dumps in the 3-1 curveball. That's a pitch we did not.
If you're Adley, you know, if you're going to throw it 3-1.
3-2 slider, and Rutschman takes it the other way for a hit.
Yeah, well, that's the Adley Rutschman we know. Whereas, like we mentioned, I mean, he comes in hitting what, about 442 against left-handed pitching, and this is what he does really usually from both sides. You know, like a little slider because of the count 3-2. It's not perfectly thrown. He just
misses one low. The former Henderson down the line in left field. Varsho's there. He's got room. And Pop gets the Blue Jays out of the inning. Kikuchi picks up the first 2 outs. The next 2 for Zach Pop. Though it'll be a righty first. Justin Turner pinch hitting.
A nice year as he pops this pitch up.
Now Castle will get into position and retire Turner. Birdland watch the Orioles. Center field, Ernie Clement. Cedric Mullins is out there for out number 2.
Yeah, CNL pitched last on Sunday. 3 runs, 3 hits. You go. Let's get to the bullpen, but they were terrific the other night.
Slider popped him up, and Guerrero retreating makes the catch. So 4 in a row retired by Pop, and we'll see if that's the end of his day with a lefty Cowser coming up. 10. Cabrera has been better of late. His first 3 outings of the year, he gave up 6 runs, all earned in 4 innings. Over the last 12 games, has a .261, 10 1/3, 3 earned. He did give up 4 unearned runs in a game 2 weeks ago in D.C. And he dumps in a strike 1-1. That's the cutter, which is the main pitch for Cabrera.
Yeah, throws it almost 40% of the time. So, a little left to right movement from the lefty. And there it is again. It just misses low and away.
Mike Baumann throwing for Baltimore. 3 days rest, their most well-rested reliever. Cowser pops it up. Kiermaier makes an early call. Drifts way into left field. He called it. You better go get it now. And so 2-2 for Varsho, who grounds one foul.
Looking down at his bat to see if they're trying to hit a ball in the hole.
Sprays one toward third. Westberg makes a play and foul ground.
And then able to do it.
Jay pitcher Jordan Westberg homered off it. And Genesis Cabrera with a strike to. Is 0-1 pitch to McCann. Popped into shallow right. Long run for Springer. Guerrero tried and failed to make the catch going out. And it's a base hit for McCann.
It's such an easier play for the right fielder. And it looked like George Springer, he had a long way to go. But again, he's got to call him off. But I guess the degree of difficulty is, I mean, he can get that ball easy, except Guerrero's in the way. But again, he's trying to wait till Springer calls him off. You got crowd noise. You got what, 12,000 young kids here.
A month later. Hayes' first pitch swinging at a good. He was right the first month of the season. And in some ways, maybe a good. Got his strength back. Swings through a good breaking ball there.
Because he was one of the finalists for the Gold Glove and left. Good take there. Well, this is your first and third situation.
Hayes, high fly ball in the air to deep right field. Springer and Kiermaier chase it back. It's in between the both of them for a hit. A very late break by McCann. He makes it to third. Hayes is into second with an opposite field double, and it's second and third, nobody out.
Well, that's what I was talking about. If you can't pinch run, and again, James McCann, he's right here is a good player, and right here, I mean, it's just, but it's only going to be second and third because of the lack of speed. And
Mountcastle pops it up. That is the second out of the inning.
Well, I got the Orioles about, what, 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position? Something like that today. And we told you, I mean, Garcia's as good as advertised.
Bases full of Orioles. Strike one to Henderson on a slider.
Yeah, it's hard, obviously, at 90. In the way they've been trying to get Gunnar out, better breaking ball hitter than fastball hitter. Let's see if they try to go up and in with the heater.
Henderson on the ground to first. Guerrero's there, and we are looking forward to not seeing Jimmy Garcia for a while. Second and third, nobody out. To play left. Colton Cowser to center. And with the Orioles still behind, nobody throwing now in either bullpen.
I'm kind of hoping that some.
Jansen into short right. Now Castle waiting. Danny 0 for 3 with a walk.
Well, Michael Baumann, just keep it there. Take your chances. When it comes to clutch hitting.
Only big hit, a Bichette 2-run double, and that's the difference in the game right now. Strike two. And out to left. Pitching's been terrific. That's into shallow left center. Stowers was calling for it early. He still is, and eventually he makes the ultimate decision over his charging center field teammate. Is that the tiebreaker? If usually it's the center fielder's ball unless somebody went to Stanford?
Well, yeah, the assumption might be that you'll let the smart guy take it. Or smarter guy.
Yeah, Colton's a very smart guy.
Yeah, I understand.
Shallow center. You could try to get this one.
Yes, okay, there you go.
Bellman's pitch really well. 5 up, 5 down in relief. Them all out with an intentional walk mixed in between. And Anthony Santander places one brilliantly down the line and left. Santander makes the turn. He'll run in the face of Varsho. He's saved. Leadoff double. Squibbed inside the bag at third.
Cued. Massaged. Maneuvered. I don't care what you want to call it. You know, I'm thinking, does anybody ever score a run off of Jimmy Garcia? Well, he's only given up one this year. That was back on the 8th of April, and that was when J.P. Crawford in Seattle hit a home run. So the thundering Anthony Santander, and then a nice slide into second. Just beats the throw to Davis Snyder. Middle, first and third in. You know, he throws 98, and there's 94, or 97, I guess. Bat head out in front of home plate.
Pulls back.
Yeah, there, just in case you're looking. That's a little easier bunt.
Mateo gets it down. Guerrero to first, so Jorge Mateo has his second sacrifice bunt of the year. Nicely done. And the tying run to McCann squares again, lays it down foul. And
you would think so.
No, it's not. And he bunts it.
Bad foul.
Oh, Guerrero grabbed it fair, and then he got the out at the plate. But Santander thinks he got in safe. That was a really, really bold decision by Guerrero, and the Orioles challenge immediately.
Yeah, but he's not going to wait. So there's the throw. And hard to tell from that angle. So again, a gutsy play, 2-strike bunt. Now he gives him the avenue. There's your avenue.
The call on the field is that there was no violation of the home plate blocking rule. And
second.
Anthony was a runner at third, slid in on that of the ninth inning. And O'Hearn's going to be immediately tested here, and O'Hearn is going to make a terrific sliding catch. Oh, the ball will
1 out.
So the Orioles have four. Stowers struck out to end the inning. Coulomb, who gives up a lot of soft contact, and no contact there to Kevin Kiermaier.
Crawford hitting a home run off him back in April.
Danny Coulomb, the game than anybody besides Cleveland and Washington. Just the other night, often in the lead in a close game. Kiermaier drives one the other way. O'Hearn again will be tested. He'll have to play this off the wall. It sticks up against the base, and it's a left-on-left double for Kevin Kiermaier with 1 out in the ninth.
I'm going to take a look. It's got to be a hanging breaking ball. And
so ball one now to George Springer. 1 out. 2 batters later, Guerrero reached.
Yeah, it's such, you know, a 3-run differential over the course of 13 games.
Springer to left. Cowser, the left fielder turned center fielder turned left fielder, makes the catch.
Cowser got out of harm's way with the ghost runner. Threw the ball well the other night. The heart of the lineup for the Orioles. As you look at Albert Suarez.
Right center field off the end of the bat. O'Hearn had a busy inning, and he aced it.
Piece of cake.
Westberg, Rutschman.